a lot of damage landing on the commander in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but this is pretty rare to see Tech 1 bomber snipe.
It is, but it's kind of good. It's probably not. It's probably should be less rare. In my
Okay,
opinion.
what's the name of the chat room?
LOTSQWAL. Lots qual.
I don't think I can.
Oh, just
Can you type it for me, because I am for sure can't.
There you go.
Yeah, I was close. Yeah. So UD game is hosted. I see Blast Shield. Second map is another pretty big map, right?
Let's go for Arch Blast. I think that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's really nice.
This map, though, quite a map.
Yeah. It can feature like air and land spam and navy, so that's pretty good map. But also it can feature a lot of seraphim, but that's
Yeah,
not exactly great. Oh my god. Oh,
I don't.
never mind. Everything works.
I feel like yeah. Honestly, I feel like everything works. You can make everything work.
Do I need
air
to disable the uh, scoreboard?
Yeah. Then you'll be able to switch between them without
Okay.
console commands.
So yeah, obviously you can use Seraphim on this map, but Cybran Frigate's also a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. On this map, it's not really a 1 versus 1 map. It's a bit strange to have it in the 1v1 tournament, in my opinion.
I just played ladder on pyramid, so I don't know.
Yeah, I see your point.
I
And
guess there is only one base on the pyramid, but I actually like when there are multiple bases. There are kind of expansions for you.
Yeah, pyramid is very much a centralized base.
So I actually like when it's 2v2 map, for example, in 1v1.
Yeah. Also, right, so the players, we have archsimkat.
Yeah.
In the top, he's gone for Seraphim, which is probably be the most common pick on this map. And perhaps in the tournament in general. And we have Blast Shield in the bottom with good old trusty Cybran.
Did he went random or actually Cybran? I didn't notice.
Oh, that's a good question. He might have gone. He actually may have gone random. So, in terms of these players, Blast Shield has been around for quite a while, and he's played, I think, in multiple of the Legend Stars tournaments. So he's a veteran looking to get into another one. Arch, a newer player, and I'm not sure. Did he play in last year's end of year tournament? I'm not sure, but he has played in many. I think he may have. He has played in many large 1v1 tournaments. Seems to still be improving.
Yeah, pretty rough start on this map with only 4 maxes. So, oh, actually, Arch sent his first engineer to the stone, but now he chose to go for the maxes. And Blast, I think, did a better thing. He sent his first engineer to the stone at the back.
I agree. Yeah, I think that's the move. You need that mass. I would also maybe
So
send another
so
one
far,
to just directly to the right, where there's nice few rocks for blast shield. I mean,
yeah.
I think Arch is going to suffer for mass here probably, but his expansion
He's
will be very quick.
yeah. It's actually hard to decide if you should go for rocks or for maxes. Rocks a good
Yeah,
short term, but yeah.
it'll depend
Oh.
on what blast does because he's got a lot of engineers,
Yeah, actually
a lot
Blast
expanding.
changed his build. It was 9 pigeons, now at 10. Oh, actually just a little bit more, and now he's mass stalling. He might get another stone soon.
Yeah, 3 engineers assisting
Yeah, that's
is too much. Clearly, I mean, if he had one extra expanding very
yeah,
quickly,
but
he'd have better expansion and
he's not stalling now, and only thing he could do instead with with those engineers is to reclaim single
well, he,
trees. And actually, I like reclaiming single trees while waiting for transport,
well, you
he
might as well, I guess, if you have nothing else to do.
but he actually like has power to assist.
Yeah, his power situation is nice, and the
Yeah,
transfer is done pretty quick.
and now that's gonna be this awkward situation when you have no engineers left on your on your main base, and you will
Yeah,
float a lot of mass. Both players are going for a transport because rush distance is very big. I guess that's the reason.
yeah. This is a true 20 by 20 map, unlike the previous one, and the spawns are pretty much as far away as you can get. Like a lot of 20 by 20 maps, you would be closer, so you actually get an NT rush. I think there's no danger of an NT arriving at unless you do some very
Yeah,
very strange first
well,
air NT rush.
very I don't know. Blast is going for corner expansion. That's actually pretty good because he only has 4 engineers in his transport. 5 engineers for Arch in his transport, and he has a lot of maxes already. So Blast going for this reclaim, he got very quick transport, and it actually is not that quick. And Arch simply walks to 4 max spots and got a lot of mass income right now. Actually,
Yeah,
full mass bar for him.
I'm worried for Blast here. I think his build is very
Oh,
questionable. He has 5 mexes.
he will drop. He has another transport, so that can be fine. But yeah, I don't know
I mean,
about dropping 3 engineers and 1 engineer.
he
It's
yeah,
weird.
he drops. The thing is, he gave up his expansion early on to get a transport a bit faster, and then he drops. You know, he had 4 on there.
Yeah,
He
he
drops
drops
3.
very far away expansion. Yeah.
Yeah, he drops 3 in no man's land. There's no, he's not at the mexes.
Um,
He doesn't, and then he drops 1 to this expansion, which is good. But I mean, he really needed to.
yeah.
Well, I don't know. This is questionable in terms of just he's just going to lack a huge amount of mass here.
He's gonna scout enemy drop. He's already making a mantis, so that can be good for him now. Engineer war and archsimkat killed the reclaim, but looks like engineer was out of range, so he went very close. And archsimkat is losing a transport. I guess that's pretty painful, considering he
Yeah,
has so much mass.
yeah, that's a good kill. But Arch also denying this transport on the right hand
Yeah,
side.
and other transport is idle. And actually, Arch is getting a lot of power. I think there is big power difference right now.
Yeah, the very nice on the left hand side though. 3 engineers for Arch went down. He Managed to build one factory, but that's not gonna last too long. Just need a Medusa or two, and the
Yeah,
factory will drop quick.
would be great to make a fam and try to escape with it.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so
Just
much power
be
for
annoying.
Arch, but he's wasting like half of it.
Wow, 1,000 power income already, and
Okay,
yeah, a lot of it
then a
disappearing.
third of it, yeah. And now archsimkat forced Blast to make Navy because he denied the transport.
Yeah, Navy, not a, I mean, not a bad time to make a little
Yeah,
bit of
yeah,
Navy. I
that's
think
fine. Yeah,
I
it's
would be, he
it's
needs more transport, that's
good
for
for
sure.
spotting, and Blast has like 5 engineers going around getting single nexus or reclaiming, but he really need to load some engineers now and drop middle, drop top maybe.
Yeah, the mexes in the middle are quite nice because there's reclaim around them.
Yeah,
Um, but also it needs to probably like Blast is in a good position to contest maybe the top side. Or there's two locations at the top, obviously the two 4-max spots which are open, and there definitely should be drops there. The bomber
yeah,
lurking there is nice to deny a drop potentially, or just automatically. And now he is loading a transport, so he's going to be trying to expand. He is catching up in terms of max count,
and
but he was behind for a long time, so
he's
that's
going
it's
for the
still
middle, I
risky.
guess, with his transport. He only load like 3 engineers. Would be nice to
Yeah,
at least have 4. Would be nice. Oh, and now Zoo spam from the top, from top to bottom. But there
yeah,
are
that's quite a.
already units there, so
It's a large investment, yeah, and also, as you said, there's units there already. So is
yeah,
it really the best idea?
5 of them already like a frigate. And actually, if he will see that there are units, he maybe redirects it to the right to the other island, and that would be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
those 2 engineers have walked. The ones that made a factory have walked to that island, and that's pretty important.
Yep, and he's actually just queued a factory there as well. So
Oh,
that could be nice. That island could be his, which would be
Blast,
a big advantage.
Blast has spotted the drop and going there with a bomber. That can be big, and actually he spotted another drop and killing it. So
Okay, let's see. It's got a move order. That's not an attack order, actually.
yeah, with a bomber, yeah.
Look at the splitting. That's a lot of splits. Now what? Okay, we do have Tech 2 Air from Arch, which is, I mean, it's actually kind of a little slow considering he had so much power early on. He could have afforded to make that earlier.
Yeah, and
Uh,
Notice already.
mhm. Yeah, it's kind of nice to go for Nothas instead of gunships because they're much faster.
Yeah,
So they'll do their damage more quickly,
and
although they
he
are
already
quick and
has
expensive.
nice Tech 1 bomber spam. 12 bombers on the field. And actually frigates are nice for that. And full mass bar for Blast Shield, he's trying to make his Tech 2 Pigeon. And he just unpaused his air factory, I don't know why exactly now he did it.
Yeah, slight mistake on that one, but it's yeah, it hurts. I mean, it's funny how far behind in power he has. I mean, really, he's so far behind or has been because I mean, Arch is overbuilt and he's underbuilt basically. So
Yeah. Bombers are taking killing middle.
hmm
Does actually Arch Arch has 3 interceptors and 1 Nota. And 6 and 2 out of UL for interceptors for Blast. So those 12 bombers were made without air control, or did I miss an air fight? I don't see an air
I
fight.
I don't think there's been an air fight. No. Also, actually, we missed a transport die at some point that was heading to mid for Arch. He's just at the
Yeah,
large island next to his base. We
yeah.
missed that, which is a nice pickup.
I showed that.
Okay.
Okay, so, and now Tech 1 drops for Blast on the left. He's gonna load some units and drop them. That's great. It will be pretty hard to deal with.
Yeah, that's a nice drop. Is it all? Yeah, it's all Thams, unfortunately, but still good, and also Natha's on the move. I wonder if they'll head directly towards the main base to snipe the
They
pigeons.
they seem to be doing that, and there is also Tech 1 land
That
drop.
that shield is not exactly best placed for blast. It'll cover one pigeon, but it
Yeah,
could cover both with maybe one upgrade if it was placed better. I'm wondering if we'll see Arch go Tech 3 air or blast.
yeah. Arch has adjacency to the air factory, so
Here come the Nothas. I think we're going to see one pigeon go down, the other one is protected right now.
big brain move would be to ground fire between pigeon and shield, so you damage the shield as well.
True. Blast actually is going to Tech 3 air now. He's going to have to stop that because
He's
he won't
stalling,
be able
yeah,
to
he's
afford it.
stalling. Oh no,
Oh no, his shields are down. Blast.
it's too late.
Oh
Or is it?
no. Oh, oh, the
One
timing on
bot,
that.
but there are no air at all, and he's still assisting Tech 3 air, and Notas is still alive, and shield blinks
Oh,
up again. But it's only 500 HP on the
oh,
shield, so the rest of the
oh,
damage does go
that was
through
so,
shield.
that was so close.
And
That was so
did he
close.
reclaim a pigeon? It looks like the pigeon rack is gone. So, oh, and now Tech 1
He did,
pigeons are
yeah.
going down. Yeah, that's
He reclaimed the pigeon on to his right. Yeah, he did. Engineers from the factory on the right hand side did that. Now he has
that looks like
400
yeah,
power.
that looks like GG. There are no hydros.
No, no hydros to save him. 240 power. Ouch. He needs to everything has to be switched off here. He still has. Okay, the air factories are off. The shield is still on, so that has to be switched off as well. And
Yeah.
this, he could also build power elsewhere with some Tech 1 pigeons around.
Pigeon was under the shield but still died. But when
Yeah,
not a bomb it impacts on the shield, it explodes with its full damage, and 500 damage is eaten by shield, but unfortunately the rest of the damage will go through shield and will damage everything it can reach. Just like
yeah,
you can
exactly.
TML, just like you can TML this thing, it will go down. And actually there are still drops. Oh, actually Tech 2 transport drops for archsimkat, so and gunships and bombers and Zeus, and bombers are spread pretty well.
Yeah, this looks quite nasty. I mean, there's the front island is almost completely dead. The left island is going to die completely to the Zuis.
There is a
Uh,
trans
oh
there is
yeah,
a
very nice
transport
drop on the
with
right.
8 Selines. Imagine he could like take out all singular maxes on the blast island and then cloak Selines on top of those maxes.
That sounds pretty. That sounds pretty APM intensive, and
Yeah, I
but
actually
not a
wanted
bad meme.
I wanted to do that on Roanoke once. Like you drop enemy island with 8 Selines on Roanoke, and you make it super fast and you cloak them on top of 8 maxes. But I tried it once, it didn't work.
Yeah, it just needs some refinement. We'll get
Yeah,
it
and
next
just
time.
it was against Patrick, so it was hard.
Yeah, hard to make anything work against Patrick. Um, Somebody asking. Oh, there's no delay on the stream actually.
Oh my god, yeah.
Well,
Um,
maybe after this game we can delay.
yeah,
You notice it is quite the important tournament. Yeah, it looks very bad for Blast now. He has, fixed the power situation, but in the meantime lost a huge amount of map control.
he completely lost to medium-sized islands in the middle, lost middle nexus on a small
Mhm.
island. Yeah, that's really bad, and now losing everything else to gunships and bombers and Sirgis, and
Yep.
he even has less navy now, and losing
Yeah,
his
there's
main island.
there's not much to be done here with only. Yeah, there we go. He calls it. I He misplaced the shield. I mean, he could have covered both his shield, both his gens with the shield.
Yeah, but there still was no air, so it's like 4 bombs, and you can 2 passes of Notas, and you can start killing stuff. But I guess first pigeon went down, and then second pigeon got 1 bomb because of shield blinking. Okay,
Hmm.
so do we enable the delay right now?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah,
We
so
should,
we'll
sadly.
be right back in 2 or maybe 5 minutes, because I don't
Two
know.
minutes is probably
Yeah, it should be
fine.
easy, but I don't see the settings until I turn on the stream.
I
So see you
I'll
in
tell
two
you.
minutes.